play me a little game of Tetris here. Let's see, what am I doing? There we go, journey effects. If I did a video on this, I don't recall that I did. I'm doing one now, so here we go. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do it on normal, just to challenge myself. Let's see, I'm gonna start area 1. But at the same time as I'm doing this, I can sit there and talk about other stuff too. But this game is pretty cool. I feel this is probably the best iteration of the Tetris that I have come across. Until they come out with something better. You know, this is kind of the thing now. Also, little magical note. This game was also featured on Black Mirror. There was an episode that really kind of messed me up on there, and it was basically, it had to do with gaming. I mean, it's much more about that. It was on Black Mirror. It was called Fighting Vipers or whatever, and it was really crazy. It was like, here it is, you had two guys who had been friends, I guess, for like the longest time or whatever. And like one of the things they had in common was gaming. And okay, you know, that was cool and everything. You know, the one guy, it was kind of pretty obvious like how he was. He was kind of like the playboy. The other dude, maybe not so much. He ended up becoming a family man, whatever. But like years later, you know, he met up with his buddy again, you know. The one guy, I guess, you know, he was still being the playboy or whatever. And the other friend, he basically sat there and, you know, got married, whatever. You know, he ended up getting him I think a gift. The new version of the Fighting Fighters game that they played back in the day. And they, you know, just to get to the point, you know, you started playing the game. It was like kind of like virtual reality, really advanced, you know. Keep in mind, you know, technology is not nowhere near that it was. Like, I guess, like on that show. I mean, in my personal opinion, VR is not where it should be. It's got a very long way to go. But just to get to the point, two guys, you know, they played the game. The one guy, he picked, I guess, the male character. The playboy dude, he ended up picking a girl. Now, you know, at first everything was just funny games and whatever, and it was kind of like, you know, yeah, you know, get some battle time in and whatever, but then something funky happened, you know, in that virtual reality thing. You know, the playboy guy dude, he said that they, you know, as playing the female character, you know, he ended up interacting with his friend in a special kind of way, you know. In other words, he ended up kissing her, whatever. He was a female character. And it was weird because the simple fact of being is, like, in Black Mirror, the way they got their VR is like, not only does it feel real, but everything that you experience in there feels like it's real. So it's like, it's kind of crazy in that regards. So it's like, you know, like if you know, if you play a woman, you feel everything like a woman, you know, which I had to question I really have to definitely question some things about that, because you know, in that episode it got really crazy, really crazy. You know, because you know, it got to the point where the two best friends, you know, they was basically having sex in the game, on and on. So I was just like, okay, you know, this is totally pushes the whole boundary thing of relationships to a whole different level. So I don't know. Anyone that hasn't seen that episode of Black Mirror should definitely see it. I mean, it definitely messed me up in a sense, because since I'm a gamer, you know, I was like, what the hell? Like, you know, it's I would have to ask a question like, whoever made that game, like, who even decided to make that even possible in the game? You know, why is nobody saying anything about that? You know, it's just like, there's a lot of questions I got. A lot of things that's just totally not answered. But, like I said, it was definitely an interesting episode. For what it was worth, to say that. But that's that with that. I mean, I just thought I'd share that. It was kind of crazy. Moving on. I hope y'all are having a wonderful evening. My evening is not going too bad. The weather isn't too hot. Thank goodness, you know. Even though it is summer. Even though I do realize it probably, like in later July, it probably will get hot, most likely. And that will be something I will just have to deal with. So, I mean, it's whatever. I'll live. You're enjoying this thing that I'm doing on here, you know. I don't know. I'm surprised that I'm even able to keep my focus with this and still talk at the same day one time. I don't know. I will say one thing, is like with this iteration of Tetris, it does have a very relaxed feel to it, especially with the sights, the sounds, and the music. You know, and I'm going to also note the effects as well. The effects are definitely an added bonus, personally. You know, definitely a helper. Yep, definitely a helper. Alright. Trying to keep this stack low. Like it's kind of getting away just a little bit here. Just a little bit. I'll tell you right off the bat, I am not a master at this. Not one. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can play the game, yes, but by no means, I will say I'm a master of this at all. By no means. Casual, yeah, most likely, definitely only casual. And keep in mind, this isn't even beginner, this is normal mode. You know, I have tried it on hard mode, and I'm gonna tell you, the harder mode is definitely something special, very much so. We become the legends we were meant to be. Now open your eyes and you will see. I can lead you home, just follow me. Get this. So far so good. And there are other ways to bring down the blocks quicker, but I mean, I can do it like that. But you gotta be careful, because it doesn't take much for you to lose track. Yes, Minus, I hear you. That's the cat, if anyone's curious. It's the kitty cat. Alright, not too bad. Alright. I'm gonna tell you, it don't take long for stuff to start getting freaking fast. I'm doing pretty well considerably right now. Before stuff starts getting really ugly. I also like the music. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but I do. I love the music on it. Music is nice. So far, so good. Alright. Looks like I'm getting that stack down pretty low. Alright. Alright. Maybe. Alright, do that. Yep. There we go. Moving on to the next level. Here we go. I like this level. It's my favorite color, red. So it's pretty neat. Oh, yeah, it doesn't take too much to mess up. I screwed up right there. Yeah. Wasn't paying attention. Actually, for a second, forgot how the controls were. Don't you love when that happens? You're playing the game, and then somehow, somewhere along the lines, you just completely forget how to play the game. Especially if you played the game for like a long period of time, and you're just like, what the hell? Yeah. I hate when that happens. It really sucks. Anyhow, I try not to let it worry me too much. There are worse things. Not too bad. definitely need something better here. Because this is not working. Totally not. Yeah, I gotta bring this daggone stack down. For real, for real. But there's gonna definitely be some problems. Okay. Stuff is gonna start freaking speeding up, as I know it will. It always does. Put you there. Ugh. Yeah, these stacks are getting a little high. Oh, whew. That got serious. Ugly serious. Alright. Not too shabby. Alright. Yes, Minus, I hear you. There's the cat again. Definitely gotta think quick here. Definitely needed to do that. Ooh. That did not turn out very well. Ugh. Minus, I hear you. Restless cat. Minus, I don't know what you're doing, but stop getting in the stuff. Yeah, this is not going to. Nope. Yep, there it is. Minus. Get down from there. My cat is just crazy. I don't know what's wrong with him. Babysitting him, trying to keep him out of trouble. Settle down, man. It's not that serious. I swear it's like you need Prozac or something. Like, why? I love Minus, but you know, he's just got issues. But you know what, I'm gonna say, for the most part, a lot of people do have issues. Overall. Sad but true. I should know, I work on a job with a whole bunch of people that have issues. Next to that, there's a lot of people on a job that are lazy. I was telling somebody that today. I was just like, yeah, like, last night wasn't bad, but the level of laziness is like, what the hell? I was on break. I got called off my break to pull a truck. Like, really? I just don't understand it. Sometimes I just think I'm too nice. I don't know. And you know, this doesn't even have anything to do with, you know, doing the right thing or anything. I just, you know, I just don't feel like dealing with the conflict. You know, I think that's why half the time I just like, you know, just go with the flow, whatever. You know, I know some of my other coworkers said they would have just gone off or whatever. I was like, you know what? Personally, I feel this takes too much energy to do all that. I'm not trying to stress myself out. I'm too old for all that. You know, even though I may not look at, I mean, like, I'm like 42 years old. You know? I turned 42 this year. I did, yeah. I so totally did. And you know what? I still can't believe it. Really, I don't. But you know what's even funnier? I think a lot of other people don't believe it either. That being said, I'm not alone with that feeling. Yeah, well, I guess it's better to not look my age than to look like than to look really horrible. You know, I know one friend of mine told me they know people that look really old and they're young. I guess the question would come to mind, like, what are they doing? Whatever it is they're doing, they probably should just stop doing that thing. Right. Now stuff is getting a little interesting. Game is very engaging. I didn't want to put that piece there. Oh well, too late now. There we go. Stacks up building. Pieces over here. Crap pieces. I hate that. Doesn't leave much room for comebacks. Yeah, I need to really get this stacked down. everything. Yes, I definitely concur. I definitely need to get this thing. This is going in my favor. Nope. Not going in my favor. Yep, that's dead. So much for that. That did not go in my favor. I'm gonna say no. No. I'm gonna go to a different area. Where it's cold. What do I want? I just came off this board, but I'm gonna play it again. I like it. No, I was looking at something that was fascinating. It was talking about brands and how brands are becoming more humanized. And I thought it was kind of crazy because I never even really thought of brands as even having any type of human feeling at all. You know, it's basically kind of like saying, like, looking at whatever is going on in the, I guess, in the social world. You know, you got companies, they'll do whatever they can to grab an audience. You know, if people are hating life or whatever, you know, they'll put something out for that particular thing or whatever. You know, people, you know, and I don't know, I guess for me it doesn't, I guess my feel about the whole thing is it doesn't really even matter, because ultimately the end result is always the same. You know, companies, they're out to make money. You know, that's pretty much the main agenda. I mean, even if you sit there and you invest in a company, and I ain't talking about like financially, like buying stocks and nothing like that. That's a whole nother story in itself. I guess I'm just speaking in the sense, like, alright, let's say for instance, alright, it's a clothing company, and let's say you like their clothes, alright, but not only do you like their clothes, but you like certain things they do as far as like, well, you know, they give the charities or whatever, you know, that kind of thing. You know, you think they're great people or whatever. You know, that's all fine and dandy as long as you realize that company's ultimate goal is to make money. You know, that's the thing, you know. And sometimes I think people forget that. You know, like, they think these companies care about them, you know. And I hate to say it, they really don't. You know, yeah, you come in with a number, you go out with a number. And that's just the way it is. You know, and I'm not trying to be pessimistic or nothing, but I mean, personally, that's just the way I feel about it. You know, I mean, like, I'm gonna tell you something else. Like, if you look at it from another perspective, like, alright, like a company like GameStop. Now, you know, I don't hate GameStop, but you know, they've kind of went downhill. Yeah. And you know, I'm not, you know, I don't hate the people that work there. And sometimes I think people forget, you know, it's just like, you know, there's the company and there's the people that work there. You know, you have a lot of people that work at these companies, they're just like you and me. You know, they're trying to do whatever they can, to support themselves or whatever. And, you know, it's a means to an end, and that's it. Now, the company itself, that's something else. Like, you know, whatever their agenda is, ultimately at the end of the day, is, like I said, is to make money. Now, it can get to a certain degree, like with a company, when stuff starts getting out of hand, and like, you know, they just are not doing right by the customers at all. I mean, stuff is just going to hell in a handbasket. And, you know, I think that's bad. You know, I mean, sure, if your goal is out to make money, I get that, but I feel it should not be at the expense of the customer, to the point where you just completely just say the hell with it, and you just completely just ripping people off and not caring about nothing what anybody's saying at all. I don't think that should be. And I feel like that happens in companies. It really does. I know recently I was looking at something about EA. You know, it's like, you know, they was kind of saying something about that. With you know, it's, you know, it doesn't matter how great the people are so much. Even though I'm gonna say I feel the people are part of the daggone company that's there. So that being said, I would feel that it plays some significant role. But I guess in the company as a whole versus the people that's working there, that's something else. And I guess I'm kind of like, I guess what I'm saying is you can have good people there, but I guess what I'm saying is that the company in a whole is not really pushing toward anything positive to make things better for their customers, then yes, I could sit up there and say the company is crap. No matter how you know, how many good deeds they may do, I guess, on the side for other stuff, but if they're just not really handling business, that is a problem. Serious problem. So I don't know. It's up to y'all what y'all think. You know, I mean, I don't place too much in when it comes to brands and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's certain stuff I feel more comfortable with, just because, you know, because certain other things may not be as good, give or take. But, you know, that's just me. You know, I'm not too big on taking sides, which I notice is also another big thing when it comes to brands, how they sit up there and they kind of like create this false thing where it's like a sporting team or something. Yep, here we go again. Yeah, and I was like, I hate when you know, they do that. It's like, you know, like it's like making it. It's not. It's like making it into something that matters, but it really doesn't matter. You know, it you know, it's kind of like, I don't know, like looking at the some of the old Sprite commercials where, you know, like they tell you like, don't drink Sprite because athlete tells you, drink Sprite because you like it. You know, it's like, in a way it's kind of blatant, because it's like, here it is, you got the athlete that's making all this money, and it's like, you know, they're telling you that and they're endorsing that, but at the same time they're telling you drink it because you like it, but at the same time you're still making the money. So it's like, all right, I get that, but, you know, I mean, if it's supposed to sound sincere, it's not. You're not really doing a good job of making it sound sincere. It's kind of it. It's almost like a contradiction to what you're really trying to do. I don't know. It's freaking crazy. It's just like, yeah. I said, yeah, you're not going to be getting me to drink anything no time soon. Just so that you know. So that we just clear on that. You know, I know what y'all are about. No, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just silly. Almost as crazy as companies paying to get bad PR to increase their ratings. It's like, you know, it's just as bad as fake news. You know, anything for a buck, anything for ratings. You know, there's no price too high. Sad but true. I love the realities. Scary things. It's no wonder why some people wanted to escape reality. Because it doesn't seem like anything in the current reality is offering any stability. But at the same time, that's not a good way to be either. Because if you're always escaping, it's basically saying you're always running, and, you know, and you're not stable. And, you know, if you're gonna always be running, then you're gonna be running forever. What's the point of that? Back to the game. I'm still trying to sit there and get off this board. Alright. I need to focus. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Yep. Trying to keep the stacks low. They got me a little bit of time. Ugh. Huh. I swear. Yep. Okay, you know what? I am done. I have been on here long enough. Almost a half an hour. This has been my little game play of Tetris Effect. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. I'm gonna go do something else, watch a movie, I don't know. Maybe eat me some more food, I don't know. You know, I'm just here jabbering about whatever, you know. I'll be back on, who knows. Whatever. I'm just chilling. Shooting the wind. Till next time, this is Q Doma out. Check you later. Have a good day. Have a good morning. Or whatever works for you. Take care.